Now, as y'all know, I've had an Ardent Nova for years. It actually saved my life, true story, during the pandemic when I was unable to get CBD product. I was able to start making my own, and now I pretty much will not go anywhere without my own CBD infused product. Today, I'm making my infused hemp seed oil, which I use for my hair, skin, and my nails, and I have all the flour that I will need as I pour it out. 28 grams or 1 ounce of Oregon-grown 17% CBD hemp flour. Now we gotta look at the reveal. Of course, I love this because it reminds me so much of my pipe oil. I love everything purple, everything. And of course, this is going to look good on my counter. And so not only do I love this decarboxylator because it is Black women owned, I also love it because it's purple, y'all. It just makes it so easy to have it on the go. And God knows I need it because I travel all the time. Of course, when you're making your own medicine, there's always time to medicate. We are ready now to add our oil to get ready to do the infusion, but the number one question I get is, how do I know the potency of my infusion? I always write it down because it is multiple steps, but they're easy steps. So the first part is, how much CBD do you have in your flour by weight? And so we put in 28 grams or 1 ounce of flour, and that 28 grams, you want to first turn that into milligrams, so it's a lot easier to work with the bigger numbers. And the hint on doing that is multiplying it by 1,000. So 28 grams times 1,000 equals 2,800 milligrams. We knew that there were 17% of this flour was CBD, and so you're going to multiply 2,800 milligrams by 17%. That's done as a decimal, 0.17, and that multiplied plus 2,800 milligrams will give us the amount of CBD. So 476 milligrams is in our ounce of hemp flour. Okay, so now it's about what potency do you achieve? Milligrams per milliliter. When you pull out a dropper, a milliliter dropper, how much CBD will be in that dropper? Now, if I was doing this to ingest it, I'd want as large amount as possible. But when I'm making hair, skin, and nails products, they don't really need to be that potent. I'm not ingesting it. I'm using it for my external, and a little goes a long way. I fill this up with my hair oil, but 3 ounces is roughly 88 milliliters. This little tiny bottle is 15 milliliters. Together, 2 of them would be 30 milliliters. So I am looking to make 250 milliliters, about a cup of hemp seed oil, and I need to figure out how potent that will be. So the best way to do that is you're going to take your milligrams of CBD and you're going to divide that by the milliliters that you will be putting with your flour, and that number is your potency. And in the case of 476 milligrams divided by 250 milliliters, you are going to have a potency of 1.9 or almost 2 milligrams per milliliter of CBD, and that's a perfect number. I like to get somewhere between 1 and 5. Just everyday personal care, I think 1 to 2 milligrams per milliliter is perfect. So typically I'll start with a couple of ounces, and luckily the FX can fit up to 4 ounces in total, and so that means I get to make more bottles of oil. This is a half a cup, so I'll be using 2 of these for 1 cup or 250 milliliters of hemp seed oil that's going to go inside, not without first utilizing a sleeve. So this is the really cool part. If you have concentrates or if you have any oils that you want to infuse, you can use the sleeve without having to do so much cleanup. After the infusion cycle ends, I take the pain out of the strain with the infusion press, easily separating out the plant matter and getting to my final product, a CBD-infused hemp seed oil for my hair, my skin, and my nails, low potency at about 2 milligrams per milliliter.